All right. I'm making this video here from old man Carl Jackson here. He said he wanted to learn a little bit of something about vegan meals and stuff like this. Well, the first thing I'm going to show you is chickpeas. Make sure you have chickpeas. These are little chickpeas right here. Chickpeas or garbanzo beans. Most of the stuff I make has chickpeas or garbanzo bean in it. So make sure you get you some of those. And you can also make chickpea flour with it. That's what I do is I take the chickpeas, put them into a blender, blend them up real good, sift them through a little sifter, or one of these sifters like this. Yeah, and sift it. And I get this little floury chickpea flour. Now when I sift it, I get a little coarseness. So what I do, I'll take my good old coffee grinder right here, put them in there and grind them up to make them real fine. Sift them again. This is some of the things you're just going to need if you're going to start. Then I also have my spelt flour. Let me go over here to get this here. This is the spelt flour that I use to get a Bob's Red Meal. Spelt flour, whole grain, stone ground. That's for like regular flour if you want to make your pastries or breads and stuff like that. So you want to use yeast and things like this. And you make sure you got to have your seasonings. My main seasonings that I always get is onion powder and garlic powder. And also make sure you have your little cayenne. Now those are the major ones that you're going to use because you're going to use those three all the time. So always stock up on your garlic powder, your onion powder, your cayenne pepper. Then my little spices here is hemp seed, mullein. That's just extra special bay leaves, thyme, sage, ground cinnamon, turmeric, ginger. Yeah, that's a major one that you ought to have as well, is ginger. Sesame seeds I use every once in a while. Papaya seeds I use for my dressing and stuff like that. Coriander, allspice, sweet basil, basil leaves, oregano. Those are some of the major ingredients you're going to be using as well. And dill. And this right here at the bottom is just peppermint. And that's date sugar at the top of the peppermint, which I also make myself. It's not labeled, it's just mint at the bottom and date sugar at the top, which you also can make yourself if you just get you some dates, pit them, dry them out till they come hard like a rock candy, hard, and then grind them up, and then you have your date sugar. All right, and then also make sure you get you some agave, which I mainly always try to get the raw agave. This is the one I usually get, the raw agave. Here in the raw, you'll see it. Right now I got a little bit of that. It ran out of so I got the blue agave nectar. It's still 100% agave, no ingredients or nothing. So that's why I got that one. And those are I just want to show you some of the main ingredients that you're going to need when you make, when you're doing some of the stuff that I make here. Because basically, with mine, I just use vegetables, which I ain't really stocked up on right now. All I got is my little onions, a little kale left. A little kale in the crisper. And also, for those who really want to like meat and stuff, I always get my vegetable sausages. They are by Phil Roast. field roast. That's what I use when I want to put meat and stuff inside of stuff. I've been going off my diet and stuff like that, so I got to get back on my regimen. But I just want to show you a couple of things. This here is sea moss gel, and I use that to put it in all kind of different things. Gives you all kind of vitamins and nutrients. It starts off like this here. This is the original way it's going to look. It's like sea moss. You let it soak overnight, then it becomes bigger and soaks up the water and everything else. And you take that little water and blend it together and becomes a gel like this. And you can put that in your yogurts. You can put it in all kind of vegan yogurts, vegan jellies and stuff like that to give it a little thickness. Using natural things like that. And one of the things that, one of the recipes that I always deal with is a chickpea burger, which I'll take chickpea flour, boom, take whatever ingredients you want to put in it. You can use whatever season. I usually put a little cayenne, garlic, and onion powder in it. Mix a little bit of that in it. Then you could take some kale, tomatoes, whatever else you want to put in there. I put kale, tomato, onions, and some peppers in mine. And you can mix them together. Put a little water, spring water. Make sure you use spring water. Mix it all together. They're trying to kill us with this tap water. I don't know what they got in it. That's why half of us probably lost our minds now. But I digress. So you just mix all that together in a bowl. Put your little water in it until it becomes a paste where you can make a burger out of it. And just fry it on both sides with a little grapeseed oil so it won't stick. That's one of the things that I use mainly in most of my vegan meals is the chickpea burger. And I just usually have a sauté salad where I'll take my kale, onions, bell peppers, all that, put it in with garlic, raw garlic, little onion powder, little garlic powder, put it in the skillet with a little oil and just let it fry up. Put it on the plate, put my chickpea burger on it. There's a meal right there. Then desserts and stuff, I just blend bananas. Let's see what else. I blend bananas with a little strawberry or something like that. Or I'll make my own strawberry jelly to put it in. And usually I fill my water jug here up, little spring water. I'm running low. I haven't done nothing with it today. Just been drinking regular water. Usually I fill that up with spring water and put lemon in it. So I'll already have it on the tap ready to go. And that's another thing. Drink a lot of water with lemon in it. I mean, it's good for cleansing you out, cleaning out your bloodstream, all kind of stuff. Also a good thing, like I said, use a little cayenne pepper in everything that you cook, because that's also a good blood thinner. It cleans out your blood system and all that. And it also helps with your bowel movements, all kind of stuff. It's real good. Cayenne is real good for the system. Now, another thing that's good for the system, you take the skins off the onions. That's another thing. Get your skins on your onions, and you take those and you boil those and steep them. Boil some water, take the onions, steep them in there, let them sit for a few minutes, and then do not eat the skins. Just take the liquid off the onion, and like an onion soup, then just take that and drink that. Clean your system out. Real good. It helps with your blood and everything else. That's just one of the things that I learned doing it. I mean, I had me like a kale salad and drank a little bit of that onion juice, went to the restroom, it was cleaning me out real good. So that's why I said I got to get back on my regimen. I fell off. I started eating meat and stuff again. And put some weight back on, and I got to go back to my regimen because I was losing the weight and stuff. So, as you can tell, I mean, I can tell the difference as soon as I start doing it. Weight come back, your system start acting up and all kind of stuff. The minute I went right back to it, a day or two, everything that I was having a problem with started going away. So, as I said, it's not an easy task. It's gonna be a struggle, especially for us, because those of us have always eaten meat since before we even had teeth. We were sucking on meat before we even had teeth. So, you know, I don't give you a little chicken or something, you numbing on it as a baby. So, you know, it's hard for you to step back away from it. I'm not saying it's gonna be an overnight thing. Might take you 1, 2, 3, 4 years. One sister told me it took her 4 years before she completely gave it up all the way. But the journey of 1,000 miles start with the first step. You know what I'm saying? So everything is a journey. Most journeys are not easy. So just have your mind set to what you want to do and do it. And that's all I want to say. I just want to give the old man a little recipe deal, something real quick and fast, and maybe you could just throw something together. And I won't just do it for the old man. All right, Carl Jackson, I hope you was listening for it. You know, I'll be back a little bit later when I start cooking my meals again, and I'll be videotaping it again from start to finish so I can give you guys and my father a better detail, because I'm kind of ripping and running right now and working these jobs and everything, so I'm a little bit tired, so I haven't had time to really do anything. Just grabbing stuff and going. But once I get situated and be able to start doing my meals again, I will make a full-fledged video with some of the stuff. And another thing that you can do to get good recipes is called Ty's Conscious Kitchen. T-Y Conscious Kitchen. He takes all of his recipes from Dr. Sebi. So a lot of that stuff is real good. And a lot of the stuff that he makes is flavorful and good. You like it. Some of the stuff you might not like. A lot of the stuff that I took from him and said I would try out, I liked it. Like the chickpea burger, the strawberry jellies, things like that he makes. So, you know, the pizzas and stuff like that. But he has a lot of good recipes that follow Dr. Sebi's diet plan. So if you want to learn something, just go to YouTube, look up Ty's Conscious Kitchen, and he's got many videos. And he also, I believe, he sells his cookbook as well. So if I'm taking too long for you, you can go right there. You can also get that assistance there. And I just want to give all that information. Thank y'all. I hope you get this video pops. And love y'all. Peace.